right.
Oh, that's me.
That's you. What do you mean? Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? FPCSM Youth Gang, what's poppin'? Jeff Goatee has joined, everybody. You don't want to miss that. How's everybody doing? We've officially survived week 1 of quarantine. How are your thoughts? How are you surviving? Is anyone going stir crazy? Is anyone going having anxiety about it? Hey, thanks. That's my Marvel shirt. That's for Samuel Kemp. Shout out, Samuel Kemp. This is for you. We've all kind of, this past week has been a little wild. Like, it just feels surreal in a lot of ways. Being home, positives, negatives. What do you guys think? How are you feeling about it? Just being stuck, not being able to do anything. Maybe playing a lot of video games, right, Alex? You playing a lot of video games? Hanging out, maybe learning how to cook. So stir crazy. I am totally with you on that. So stir crazy. I just want to move and I just want to go outside and talk to people. Maybe toss the frisbee with Nick, but last time I asked him to, he didn't want to go. So, 8+ hours in a VR headset. Oh man, that's kind of wild. So I guess you're kind of outside in a way, because with VR you could go anywhere. You could even go to school with your VR set, which would be dope. So I don't know. That's an option. Maybe they should make it an option. Maggie's played 13 hours of Stardew Valley. I don't even know what that means or what that is. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is anybody else that knows what Stardew Valley is? Because I definitely do not. Wii Sports, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Or maybe some Fortnite. So fun fact, I'm going to play my first ever game of Fortnite tonight at 8 p.m. with Alex. And I've never played Fortnite before, at least on the console. I played one other time on the phone, but it was only for like 5 minutes. So pray for me. I don't know how I'm going to do, but I think I'll do pretty well. Who knows? But if you want to play with us at 8 p.m., we're having a pre-sesh before our other sesh, so you're welcome to join us. Stardew Valley is the best game. Oh, it's a farming game. Oh no, you should just stop playing that right now. Just stop. Just delete it from your phone. Don't play it anymore. Who else plays the Stardew Valley game? Anybody else? Can you be friends with other people? I don't know, but I definitely would not. Alex, yes, that means you have to carry me in Fortnite. Otherwise, I won't be able to do it on my own. And I think Jacob Droz is going to join us tonight. So, hey, that's something. I don't know. I just need help. I just need help with figuring life out. But if we were to play Halo, that's definitely more my speed. Halo is definitely more my speed. If you look back here, you can see my Lakers Nation rally monkey. Shout out to Lakers. Any Laker fans out there? Laker fans? Yeah, everybody. Everybody. That's right. You've played for over 600 hours, Rod. What have you played for over 600 hours? I have no idea. Anyway, week 1 is done for quarantine. How have you been doing? What have you been doing with your time? Some people are playing video games. Some people are hanging out. Some people are doing nothing. Some people are going a little crazy. I see a lot of people going on walks all the time, everywhere, because that's enjoyable. And walks are cool. Because I think that they are. I don't know if you're going outside or not, or if you have to stay inside, or I don't know what you're doing. But week 1 is finally done, and we have 2 more weeks. I don't know if you guys believe we have 2 more weeks, but they tell us we have 2 more weeks. But we'll see. So 2 more weeks of indoor time. Time to read a book. Time to text a friend. Time to FaceTime somebody. Time to go Instagram Live. Watching underrated Disney movies. I could get behind that. Yeah, I'm down with that. I've been sleeping way more than I used to before, which is good. Everyone, big announcement. The GOAT of life is now the GOAT of Instagram. Jeff DeLamar has an Instagram, folks. And it's Jeff Goatee. two E's. Anyway, the GOAT of life is now on Instagram as the GOAT of Instagram. So we have a lot of things set for you today. It's not just going to be me. We have all of our student leaders hopping in at some point, and you're also going to be invited to hop in with us as we do different portions, play different games. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have a quick little mini game, and so we're going to invite Abe Yeager to come in and join us. So let's do it. And all different people with us. Amelia Acapel is going to be with us. Charlotte's going to be with us. Miles Azoria has a great game. And so we have a lot of things going on. They're the boys.
What's good?
Hi.
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Good.
We're chilling. We're chilling.
You guys surviving?
Yeah, we're surviving. We haven't changed in a few
Nice.
days, though. You got Drew over there?
Yes.
Drew, say hi. Hi, Drew, say hi.
Drew!
How we doing? Yeah.
Good, man.
If you guys
I like the
want-
red. Did you guys coordinate that?
No, actually.
That's kind of cute. So kudos to you guys for doing that. All right, so they're gonna set us up in a little game. I can't see them though, so I don't know if you guys are talking, but on my end you are paused. I'm gonna kick you out maybe, and then maybe we'll join back in.
All right.
Oh no, there you are.
I'm here? Okay, good. Sick. Yeah, if you guys are watching this either from my Instagram or the church's FPCSM Youth Instagram, just know that we're going to do a little mini game group, which we have every Tuesday night. We got Henry the cat here and Ben. So, yeah, we're going to get started with a pretty sick mini game. Here's how it's going to work. If you're watching this, you should get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, okay? I'm going to give you like 15 seconds to get a pen or paper and a piece of paper, okay? Pen and paper. And then what you're going to do is you are going to write down Hosea 1:9, a verse in the Bible. So you need to look up the verse in your Bible. There we go, Bible. You got it? So as fast as you can, write down Hosea 1:9 on a piece of paper. Has to be neat. And then once you got that, send it to FPCSM Youth on Instagram. And whoever sends in the verse first is going to win the mini game. All right? Hosea 1:9. All right? And then you're going to send it, when you write it down, to John. All right?
There it is.
I want to.
It's right after Genesis.
Right after Genesis? Hosea?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Ooh, got him. If Hosea 1:9, we want to
Hosea 1:9, find it.
We want to address a very important topic going around. Corona's no joke, and I'm hearing a lot of stuff about the government shutting down because they're trying to recharge all the drone bird batteries. That is not the case. I'll have you know, they're not recharging batteries. This is no joke, guys. We're not joking about this. The birds are higher tech than that. They don't need some double A's just going in them periodically. They charge on your power lines, okay? So whenever you see birds on power lines, that's how they're recharging. The government is not giving them batteries right now. Don't fall for that trap. Coronavirus is no joke. So birds charge on power lines. Birds are not real. But we're going to see if John's gotten any responses yet.
Hey, I have a
FPCSM
question.
Youth.
There are these 3 birds that always hang out in front of my house, like all
Yeah.
day, every day. What should I do?
So I think that one is watching you and Sarah.
Ooh,
One is watching Patty.
oh no,
And one is
oh no.
making sure FPCSM Youth, they're like watching the youth because they know you're the director. So
Oh
I
no.
would try to get them out of there. Birds are not real. They're government drones. They're spying on you. So I don't know. Just try to scare them away. Send Patty after them, but make sure they don't come into contact with Patty. That'll probably be pretty bad. We don't know what they do with Patty.
Last time I just closed my window blinds and I just hid inside all day.
Okay,
So I don't know. Is that okay?
that's pretty good for now. We'll work
Okay.
on the technique a little bit maybe, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
good of them, right? All right,
But I promise I'm not hiding anything. I promise.
good.
But maybe I am.
Do
I
we
don't know. Who
do we have
knows?
any DMs?
Hey, you guys on that Hosea 1:9 or what's up?
Do we have any DMs from who sent it to you?
In my Bible, it's page 625.
Ooh,
What a weird verse to pick. That's
a
true.
weird verse to pick.
And most people are on their phones, so maybe they won't be able to find it.
That's true. That's true. All right.
You
Hosea
just got to
1:9.
type that out.
Therefore, I will take. I can't read it backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards.
It's
Yeah.
backwards.
You
want-
got to do it. Come on.
Okay. Therefore, I will take away my grin.
Grain. I could just read it. I'll read it.
John,
Therefore, I will take away my grain when it ripens, and my new wine when it is ready. I will take back my wool and my linen. What's that mean?
I think that means God wants us to do stuff, and what we have to the Lord, and give generously to Him, and not hoard our belongings, but give freely to God, give freely to the church. Yeah. So
I like that.
sick.
Miles sent the wrong verse. He sent verse 8, but
Oh,
verse
no.
9 is obviously where it's at.
Did anyone else send in a verse? Can we crown a winner?
No, I don't think so. So, I mean, what do I win?
John, you said it first. You're gonna win the 1-year bird protection package.
Ooh, yes.
I'll talk.
Yes.
I'll talk to the Birds Aren't Real official Instagram account. Go follow them,
Ooh.
and they will hook you up with some sort of services. So, yeah,
I like it.
I'm
What
ahead.
about? All right, later.
We'll be
later,
back
Abe.
for- we'll be back for
Bye. Thanks for the
announcements.
mini game.
Yeah. Thanks for playing, guys, and we'll see you later for announcements.
Yeah, a bit later, man.
But
As they kick themselves out, we were stuck with Hosea 1:9. Kudos to those who found it, and kudos to those who just gave up and didn't want to do it. We still love you and appreciate you nonetheless. And I think Abe said it right. In the crazy times, a lot of people are joking about it, and the memes are hilarious. If you're a part of our page, we post a meme a day. But there's also a scary reality to kind of where we're at and what's going on. Is Amelia Acapel in the house? Is Amelia here? If she's not, we're just going to silently judge her. She was going to join us for a quick little bit and hang out with us for a while, but she's not here. Shout out to Samuel Kemp, who's in the house. That is his mom's Instagram. Oh, there she is. There we go. Amelia. Hosea 1:9. I wonder if she's going to talk about Hosea 1:9. And it wasn't Hosea 1:10. Hey, what's up, Amelia? How are you? Hey, Amelia, how are you?
Oh, hi. Sorry we're lagging.
Hi, how's it going? How are
I'm
you
good.
feeling
How are
after
you?
our first week of quarantine? How are you feeling?
I'm good. My mom's making me walk a lot.
Ooh. Right now, we have 1 million viewers, and they're all looking to you for advice on what they need to do for this next week of quarantine. What is the best advice that you can give them?
I think you don't really have a lot of time to go and do things that you don't. Okay, I'm being repetitive. Take the time to go do things that you haven't done before, like do art or anything that you don't usually have time for because school and other activities make it really busy. So just take
Give
the
us
time.
3 things. Give us 3 things we could start doing.
I guess for me, what I've been doing is I've been trying to do more art because I don't really get the chance to do that. I've been finishing a lot of crafts I've started. I have a photo wall in my room and I never finished it. I started it a year ago, so I finished it.
Crafts, art.
Yeah.
What was the third one?
I guess talking to friends or family, reconnecting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Amelia hasn't talked to me the whole time, so what does that say about friends category? I'm just kidding. So Amelia, what are you going to share with us today?
So I actually have a verse. So I chose Proverbs 3:5, and it's trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And that kind of just reminds us, especially in this situation right now, to like not try and go through life by yourself, and to kind of trust in God and look to God in everything you do. I see you. And even though like right now school's kind of shutting down. School's shutting down, and everything, and like everything's kind of coming to a crashing halt. Like,
Yeah, I like that. Do you think it's easy to trust in God with all of your heart?
I think if you really think about it, especially since there's so much going on right now, looking to God is kind of just easier to do right now, besides just daily life.
Yeah. I like that the verse says, and lean not on your own understanding.
Yeah.
And I think that's important because a lot of the times we hear a lot of information, especially what's going on with COVID-19, and it's kind of crazy, right? And so, I just think it's cool that it's like lean not on your own understanding, and God totally has you. Like, just trust him. Anything else to say on that verse?
I think that's good, but yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Amelia, for hanging out with us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So we said Hosea 1:9, Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. And I think it's easy not to trust. And I think it's easier to just spend our time doing whatever we want. Video games, going on walks, watching movies, binge watching shows that we've never seen. And when we're doing that, like, we just kind of forget the space that we're in. And that's important sometimes. But sometimes it distracts us or prevents us from trusting Jesus with everything that we do, which is, I think, really important. So in just a minute now, we're going to start a game. And the game is Terrible Descriptions, Bible Character Edition. So if you were with us last week, that's right, fear over faith, joy over jitters. We talked about just characters, and I'm going to give you a terrible description, and you have to tell me which one that is. So if you would like to join in on our game and go live right where you're at, go ahead and request to do so, and then you can go live with us. So I'm going to read off a terrible description, and if you know what it is, then you can guess, or you can write it in the comments below as we play together. So if you want to go live with me and you think that you can get it right, have a description of Disney characters. So terrible descriptions, Disney characters. If you think you can do that, go ahead and request to go live with us, and then we'll be good to go. So if anyone is interested, let us know, and you could join us. I think I have Abe on here, but maybe that's Ben. So let's add him, and let's see how well he knows his Bible, or how well he knows his terrible descriptions. So let's see. Who do we got? Which Jaeger boy do we have joining with us? Let's find out. They're connecting in 3, in 2, in 1. They have not connected yet. So again, if you are just joining us or you're here, terrible descriptions for Bible characters. And so we're hoping that we'll get a few of you to jump in with us, and it'll be a lot of fun. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to cancel him because he is not joining in. So, all right. Cool. Here we go. Sorry, we got to cancel that because it just wasn't working, but hopefully this will work. Faith over fear, joy over jitters. That's right. All right, Miles, what's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. Preparing for my game later, you know.
Oh, is it the best game we've ever played?
It's going to be so fire.
It's going to be so fire, and it better be. And if it's not, then
what are we doing?
We don't want to see you ever again.
I know.
Okay. All right, do you want to do – we'll do a Bible character for you. Okay?
Yeah.
This one may be easier and maybe super not easy, but you can't say the answer until people have guessed in the comments. Okay? All right, so here's a terrible description for a Bible character. You got to guess what it is, and it's this. So I am such an animal person, but I love them in moderation. I like to take my family on vacations in our boat. I don't like messenger pigeons because it's all. So I gave a lot of key words out there. If you know who that Bible character is, go ahead and write it in the comments. Maggie thinks it's Noah. I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
If you think you know who it is, go ahead and give it a guess. Give it a whirl. And we could see if you are right. So, Miles, who do you think it is for 1,000 points?
For
Who do you think it is?
1,000 points,
1,000 points.
I'm gonna go Shem, the son of
Shem.
Noah.
Oh, that was really close. That was really close. Nice try.
They got me.
They got you.
They
You
got
fell. You owe us something.
I know.
And we don't ever.
I already lost 1,000 points.
You did lose that. You owe me 1,000 points.
Dude.
I mean, whenever you want to hand that over. That'd be
Okay,
great.
yeah.
All right, I'll give you a second one. If anyone else wants to jump in, just request to do so, and you can hop in with us. So the second one is this. I don't know. Yeah, all right, let's see. For fun, I like to steal money from others. I was also named the best kisser for my senior year.
We're still on Bible
That was probably a good one.
characters.
For fun, I like to steal money from others. I was also named the best kisser for my senior year. What Bible character is that? What Bible
Judas
character?
is my guess.
Judas, are you sure?
Yeah.
What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think it's Judas? Oh, somebody says that's Miles.
Whoa. Chill out.
Yeah, I can get behind that. The tree, question marks. Levi.
Oh, I could go with the short guy in the
short
tree.
one in the tree.
Yeah.
That's Zacchaeus. Hey, he's more than just a short person, okay? He's a real human being with emotions. Miles, you were correct.
Hey.
Nice job, Judas. Yeah, do you remember when Judas decided to kiss Jesus before he betrayed him? That must have been a really weird conversation.
Yeah, no, actually.
Like,
but, you need to get it
like,
in before he dies.
Hey, Judas, you know you don't need to kiss him. You can just point him out. But Judas is like, no.
Yeah.
That has to be a different way. All right, one more for you, Miles. I'm going to kick you out. Are you ready?
All right.
All right, here we go. Bible character. Back in the day, we never used GPS when we traveled. God just said go, so I went. Some people call me their father, but I've never met them before. When I go camping, I love counting the stars in the sky. Love counting the stars in the sky. What do you got?
We'll let the people answer. I got my guess.
We'll let the people answer.
Let's
That's
let the
right.
people answer.
Who do you guys think that terrible description is? Oh, Moses. Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Back in my day, we never used GPS. When God said go, I went. Some people call me their father, but I never met them before that. When I go camping, I love counting the stars in the sky. What do you think? That was my doorbell, by the way.
Saying
Lot's
Lot's wife.
Abraham, Abe the babe.
Probably was Lot's wife.
Maybe it was Lot's wife. Hey, guys, what was the last thing that Lot said to his wife? Hey, is anyone following us?
Ultimate finesse.
Ultimate. All right, we'll go ahead and guess.
All right, my guess is Abraham.
Abraham is correct. Nice job.
Let's go.
Good job. Way to go. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I owe you 1,000 points.
I'm back in the game.
Yeah, you're back in the game. But I'm also kicking you out now.
Oh, so
Can you kick
I'm out of the
yourself
game, yeah.
Yeah, you're out of the game. You won.
I'll see ya.
A few other people, as we have more terrible descriptions, Bible Character Edition. We have two more friends. Let's see who they are. All right. Cool. Here we go. Freeze. But I think we can still hear you. Can you hear me okay? All right. Okay. Zach, are you ready? Maybe next time. Bye. But there will surely be a second once he gets that figured out. And he could always do the Disney characters as well. Or maybe Maggie, do you want to hop in for him? And then we could totally go to him after that. We could use your phone to see him. That could also be an option. So anybody else want to hop in and play our game? Anybody else? All right, so we are doing our terrible descriptions game right now. We have two more Bible characters. I'm going to go ahead and read. What's up,
Hello?
man? How are you?
Hi.
You want to
Good, how
grab
are
your
you?
brother? Can you grab
Yeah.
me? All right, awesome.
My phone is
So,
gonna
Maggie,
die, but that is okay.
that's totally fine. You're with
Okay.
us forever. Here's Maggie also giving us a tour. So,
I can't
That's
hear you,
fine.
dude.
all right, so we have our terrible.
Oh, Zach
Bible
doesn't want to.
description.
Okay, I will play.
All right, here you go, Maggie. Here's maybe an easy one. I
Okay.
have walked on water. I've healed the blind. I've preached the good news, and some have even worshipped me as God.
Oh, is
Who
it my
else?
dude JC?
No, maybe. I don't
What?
know. We'll find out in a little bit. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Who do you guys
What do
think
you mean
that
it's
is?
not my dude JC?
I've walked on water. I've healed the blind. I've preached the good news, and some people. Who do you guys
Jesus.
think it is? Got JC. Got another JC. Got another JC.
Yeah.
Oh, JC with 4 exclamation marks. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Patney. Ooh.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
for
agree
sure
with that
Nick
as well.
Patton.
All right, Maggie, what is your
100%.
final guess for 1,000 points?
My final guess is JC.
That
Jesus Christ.
is
The one and only.
correct, but also incorrect. Because I'm looking for somebody
How is it
else.
Huh?
I'm looking for somebody, a different name.
Oh, is it also Peter?
It is also Peter. That is right.
Yeah.
Rick
Jeff helped me out with that one. I
Yeah.
did not know.
Goatee. All right, last one for Bible characters. We have this. Are you ready?
Is there someone else that wants to join, or is it me?
Just you. Yeah, I don't think anyone else. But I have 5 more Disney characters. If we could do it after. So,
Got it.
people call
Okay,
me
ready.
Elijah. Some call me Moses, and some even call me the Messiah. But I'm not. I'm not any of those. Now let's grub on some honey and some locusts. My biggest fear is being beheaded. I hope it never happens.
Ooh, that's also my biggest fear.
Ooh.
Um,
Don't guess yet. Let people.
I had a
guess
weird
for-
fear of guillotines as a kid. Fun fact.
A weird fear of what?
Guillotines.
Ooh, that's that's a healthy fear though, because you never know.
Um,
when you're, like walking to school and somebody just has a guillotine.
Right?
Yeah.
Just guillotines you.
Just
Yeah,
a
you know.
guillotine. You never know. I mean, I'd be pretty scared about that too. Samuel thinks John the Baptist. Rod thinks John the Baptist. John the Baptist.
Yeah,
Respect. I could see that.
that's the guy. I'm glad
That's
everyone
Ethan.
commented because I definitely forgot his name.
Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy. I like
Johnny
that
Boy.
better.
All right, cool. Awesome. Thanks, Maggie. Fun playing with you. Get
Yeah.
another points.
Bye.
Bye. There's her room, everybody. You see her room. All right. So we still have a few more if anyone wants to hop on and join us for just another description in just a few minutes. So let's see who we have. Abe, I think we're going to add you, but maybe it could be a question for Ben. Of Terrible Descriptions Bible Edition.
Yo,
Is that Ben Yeager?
it
Is
is.
that Ben Yeager? All right. Are you ready for this one? This is Disney characters now, though, so we're done with Bible characters. All right, you ready? All right. I think you'll get this one. I hate snakes. I love children. I thought I didn't like making new friends, but it turns out they're not so bad. My least favorite place in the whole house is the attic.
What?
That one's kind of a hard one.
I think I know who it is.
You think you should? All right, who do you guys think that is in the comments? I hate snakes, but I love children. I thought I didn't like making friends, but it turns out it's not so bad. And my least favorite place in the whole house is the attic. It is definitely not Indiana Jones. But he did talk about the attic, doesn't he? He hates snakes. But does he hate the attic? Who knows? I don't think he hates the attic. All right. Indiana Jones. Stop saying that. It's not Indiana Jones. Ben, who was your guess before your brother told you?
My guess, I didn't really have one, but after Abe convinced me, I realized after the 4 movies I realized that they hate snakes. They don't like the attic. Didn't know they could make friends. It's Woody from Toy Story.
It's Woody from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Nice job. Because there's a
Shout
snake
out
in his
to
boot. You got
Abe.
it. Harrison Ford, I guess, could be an acceptable answer, but not Indiana
For sure.
Jones. All right, so another. This is, I am somewhat of a tiger tamer. In an alternate life, I could have worked in a circus. I love it when boys ask me if I trust them, but I don't like when they act like something that they're not. Ooh.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, so I'm somewhat of a tiger tamer. In an alternate life, I could have worked in a circus. I love it when boys ask me if I trust them, but I don't like it when they act like something that they're not. Who do you think it is? Oh, Tiernan, shout out. Oh, man. Go ahead and guess, Ben, without looking at the comments that you already saw.
I think it's the Bears that killed the kids who called Elisha bald.
Yeah, I can believe that. All right, go ahead and guess, Ben. Who do you think?
I mean, Jasmine?
Jasmine is correct. Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
man. All right, bye. Thanks for playing. You get 2,000
Bye.
points. And Tiernan coming in
Yeah.
clutch. Tiernan,
You
if you
guys
want to
are
join
miles.
us, I think some of these could stump you. So I have 3 more if you want to hang out with us, if you want to request to jump in, if you think you have what it takes. If not, we'll move on to our next segment. So go ahead and jump in. But I want to talk to you guys about this idea. So far we've talked about fear over faith, and we've also talked about joy over jitters, if you're following our blog. And as of late, we're now talking about worship over worry. And I think a lot of the times throughout this crisis, we can have fear, we can have jitters and be scared, or we can worry, and we don't want to do any of those things. And so today we're going to talk about worry. Tiernan, I'm going to come at you in a little bit, I promise, if you're down, and talk about what does Jesus say about worrying. Is it okay for believers to worry? Do we have anything to worry about? And with so many such thing as healthy worry. And so how do all of those things function within the believer's life? And how does that work? And so I want to read to you a few verses and talk about 3 points all about worship over worry. So when your worry takes over, go to worship. So in Matthew chapter 6, verse 25, it says this. And this is Jesus talking, the boy JC. He says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes?" If you guys can recall, about 6 weeks ago, and maybe even now, when we were kind of, or 2 weeks ago, when we were talking about like being in this pandemic and everything was shutting down, you weren't able to go outside. What was the first thing that people did when they were realized that they were scared, or when they realized that they should worry about what's going on? They went to the store to buy what? To buy food, right? So much food. Or they went to the store to buy toilet paper. So much toilet paper. And so because they were scared and they were worrying. And so for them, they wanted to hold on to anything that would give them peace. And so instead of going to God, they went to the physical things, right? And so there are 2 things that in Matthew it talks about. It talks about don't worry about what you're going to eat, right? Don't worry about what you're going to have, and don't worry about what you're going to wear. So as believers, for those who are in Jesus, these are things that we don't need to worry about. And so when we're scared and we think, wow, what if we're going to be secluded for 3 months? Like, what do? We don't have to worry. But there is also another sense of healthily preparing for what may come, right? God doesn't want us to just sit back and do nothing and expect for him to send angels down to take care of us. He wants us to be active in our faith and worship over worry. And then Jesus goes on in chapter 6, here's an apple a day, keeps the COVID-19 away. So in Matthew chapter 6, it says this: instead of worrying, what should you do? Verse 33, if you know that verse, write it in the comments. It says, but seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. And so instead of worrying, instead of being scared, worship and go to Jesus. It says, seek him first or worship. And so I can, because it's just between you and I can be very honest about, there have been times where I've worried. I remember the first week that it kind of happened, and the first day we were in quarantine, I was up until like 2 or 3, just inundated and thinking about everything that I'm hearing in the media, and thinking about, hey, we could be stuck in quarantine for a long time. What if this spreads everywhere? What about my loved ones? Like, what is happening? And so because I'm watching all of these things online and the news and my updates and my emails are flooded, I'm just like warring. So I'm up until 2 in the morning. But what I decided to do, instead of warring, I just quoted Bible verses that I knew that were in my heart. And I would say, God is my refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. He is a strong tower that I can go to, and I can trust him. And I know that I can seek him because he tells us, don't worry. So if you're part of the believers, if you're part of the community of God, know that you don't have to worry, and there's freedom in everything that we do. And the third point is take care of today. If you're part of our young adult group and you're hanging out, we're doing a plan called Today Matters. And it simply said this in the plan: yesterday is gone, today matters, and tomorrow is too far from now. So whatever's happening in your life, worry about today, worry about right now, and not tomorrow. In Matthew 6, this is what Jesus says about worrying about tomorrow. He says, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And I don't know about you, but trying to learn, distance learning, being on Zoom calls all day, trying to teach yourself how to code or how to do math, like, that's enough worry. And don't worry about tomorrow. I know that God has us. In John chapter 3, verse 35, it says this: the Father loves Jesus in his hands. And when he says he's placed everything in his hands, that's you and that's me, that's us, that's our schooling, that's what we're going to wear, what we're going to eat. He's placed it all right here. And so if you are worrying, I want to encourage you to choose to worship instead of worry. And that will drastically change everything that you're thinking about. But also remind yourself, seek first the kingdom of God, right? Seek that first, and you won't worry because you know that God has you in his hands. And so I love that you guys are joining and connecting with us. We're going to transition now to a game with Miles Osorio, who's going to be hanging out with us, and he has the best game that you've ever played in your whole life. So if you're ready for that, it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. So choose worship over worry today. There he is. All right, Miles, take it away. What do you got for us, man?
Okay, so here we are in a different room of my house than we were originally.
Whoa.
We are in the kitchen, and in the kitchen is the microwave. So we are going to play once again, how long do I microwave this for? So first thing on the table, microwave popcorn. How long do we microwave it for is the question. Let us know.
How long do you microwave? So I'm terrible at microwaving popcorn. I feel like it's too stressful. So whenever popcorn needs to be popped, I always ask somebody else to do it.
Abe says 45 seconds. What I usually do.
Jake says 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
That's what Jake said.
Should we try 45 seconds or 45 minutes, you think?
Let's just try 45 minutes and see what happens.
Okay, 45 minutes.
No, Hannah says 3 minutes. I don't know.
3 minutes?
Tiernan says 2.5. I trust Tiernan with my life, so.
Oh, okay. Josiah said 3:25.
Ooh.
So we're going to do 3:25.
All right, that sounds good.
I'm actually microwaving it, by the way. I just want a popcorn. Next thing on the list, we got a low-fat, organic, skinny chicken burrito. So it's from the freezer. It's got 15 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, and 260 calories.
How many carbs are in that thing, man?
It's a skinny chicken burrito, so that's all I know. 8 minutes, 3:30, 30 seconds is probably the closest. I actually don't know.
I like Charlotte's 4 minutes. I mean, you got to make sure it's cooked. So.
Oh, it's a trick question. You do it twice.
Oh.
Oh.
Drew said 5 minutes and 45 seconds. What do you think?
If you ever buy one of these, you do it for a minute 30 and then flip it over and do it for another minute 30.
Oh. How long do you let it rest, though? Does it say that? Because that's.
And then after both of those, you let it stand for 1 to 2 minutes before serving.
How many minutes are we at? I can't.
Who would have thought? On the microwave, a minute 20 has gone by on the popcorn. Still no pops yet. Next up, taquitos. We went from a burrito to taquitos. We're going to go 4 taquitos from Frozen. There's a specific answer.
4 taquitos from Frozen.
4
30
taquitos
minutes?
from Frozen. 30 minutes. That's close.
Oh, okay.
That's a good guess, honestly.
Are you being
1
honest?
minute.
You liar.
1 minute is for 2 taquitos, it says, Nohea.
How much?
1. Five? No. 130. 130 is close. The answer is 2 minutes for 4
Ooh,
taquitos.
Sarah said 2 minutes as well.
Sarah got it.
Oh, she got
Okay,
it.
we got 2 more coming up.
All right, knock 'em out.
We got 50 seconds left. Second to last one. This metal fork. If we what do we think?
Oh, no.
The last 2 are done.
Can you put that in the microwave right now, though? Can you just take out the popcorn?
That's why we put the popcorn in, so we couldn't.
Maybe you should ask your mom about the
Use
fork.
the air fryer. Yeah, Mom, can you put forks in the microwave?
No.
I thought you could.
She said no.
You heard it here, folks, from Kelly Azorio. You can
No,
put
no,
forks
no,
in the
no,
microwave.
You
Try it
cannot.
at home.
Are you okay? That's 20 seconds before house explode. Oh, 4 seconds left on the popcorn.
Do you have an answer to the fork?
The fork? No, I do not. But my popcorn's ready. So, with that, we got one final one. How long do we put an ice cube in the microwave? It already melted on the thing. It did not work.
30 seconds. Can you just microwave that? Can you close the
Yeah.
microwave and
Yeah, no, it's
give
going.
30 seconds?
No, you can't even see. I lost it. I think it's gone. No, it's still there.
Is the microwave on?
Yeah,
That's the quietest microwave ever.
that's what we do in the Azoria household. Quiet
Ooh.
microwaves, dude.
Shout out to Kelly Azorio. Those are
Come on,
useful life
you got
hacks.
shouted out. Oh, it's almost done.
How many seconds is it?
Oh, that was more than 30. Way more than I thought.
Oh, man.
It'd probably take a minute. Well, that's what I got for you.
Oh, drink it. Yeah, drink it.
Drink it.
Yeah.
It's in the microwave. I can't.
Excuses. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for this game. I thought it was really awesome. Do you guys think this game is awesome? I think we should do this for the whole hour.
Yeah, maybe.
Just random stuff. And as he microwaves it, he'll just eat it.
Yeah.
That'll be how it goes. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Can I have some
Bye.
popcorn, actually, first, before you?
I didn't make enough for the both of us.
All right, that was our game. How long do you microwave that for? That's useful life hacks. Now we have a special person joining us, the awesome, the amazing. If I look at my thing correctly, we have Charlotte, who's going to request right now, and she's going to be hanging out with us for about a minute and a half, doing a bunch of fun stuff, telling us what our next segment is. So in a minute here, she'll jump in. And Sarah almost fell, FYI, but she did not. But anyway, so here we go. All right. The one, the only Charlotte Gordon, ready to come at you with some facts, some straight, hard truth. What's up, Charlotte?
Hi.
How has your week in quarantine been?
Kind of boring, but
Kind of boring. What have you been doing?
schoolwork.
Schoolwork. Do you
Yeah, I
feel
do a
like
lot.
it's easier to do school at school or at home?
Probably at school because at home it's just a bunch of like packets and stuff, so it's really boring.
Uh,
Yeah.
what did you eat for lunch?
A sandwich,
Ooh, yummy. What kind of sandwich?
a turkey and avocado.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I had a salad, trying to be healthy and all within this quarantine.
Wow.
So, anyway,
Good
what do you
job.
have for us, Charlotte?
So I picked a verse which is Jeremiah 29:11, and I know this is like a pretty popular verse, but I really like it. And it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And I think during this time, it's really easy to be scared and think of everything that could go wrong, but it's important to put our trust in God and realize that He is in control of it all and He has power over us. So even though we might be scared, He's in control.
I love that. For I know the plans that I have for you. Is it scary? Do you think that God knows the plans, but we don't?
Yeah, but it's also kind of comforting to know that like it's not all up in the air. Someone knows what's going on. Yeah.
What do you think about those positive words he used in that Jeremiah verse, like prosper you and not to harm you? How can we relate that to the place that we're in right now?
Just that like He'll protect you during this like very crazy thing that's going on in the world.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Is that like a blanket statement for like everybody? Like, hey, I have a plan for you that's not going to harm you. In what ways does trouble help us grow in our faith?
Well, I think it like helps us to learn to like be able to trust God going forward. And like not to say like obviously people have been affected by the coronavirus, believers and non-believers, but like that's all part of God's plan and like what He does is for the best. And so although it may seem really, really hard and tragic and all the losses, not that I've necessarily experienced them, but for other people have been really hard, it's comforting to know that like that's part of His plan.
Yeah, and that He's sovereign and He's over all of that. I like that. That's so
Yeah.
encouraging. I remember in high school, I memorized that verse because it's just so impactful. And I think a lot of the times we can get caught up in what's happening and forget that like, hey, God has a plan for you and me. And it's like He has a plan for the whole world, but I think it's cool that the big, big God has a plan for like you and me,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's pretty awesome. I have a question for you, Charlotte, if you want to play this game. I have a terrible Bible, terrible Disney descriptions. Do you want to play one?
I'll probably not
Are you ready?
figure it out, but sure. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right. Which one do you think I would think that you would get? Okay, I think you would get this one. Let's see, but I don't know. I like to play with my food, but I hate it when my brother catches me doing so. He may be stronger, but I'm definitely smarter. I don't have many friends, and the friends I do have keep cackling. It's sort of annoying, but I need them to do what I'm going to do. It's an animated movie. His friends cackle all the time.
I'll wait till everyone answers.
Yeah, because right? Because you know it for sure.
Yeah.
You know it. And yeah. I know you know it.
I definitely do.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That one's a funny one. That's an interesting guess.
I need like
Remy. What?
Oh, never mind. I was thinking everyone needs to comment the same thing so I know it's correct.
What do you think it is based on their comments?
I think it's Scar. I'm trusting Holly.
I would trust Holly with my life. Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is Scar. Nice job. It is Scar. Correct. You get 1,000 points. Can you read us our verse one more time that you wanted to tell us about?
Sure. So, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11.
Awesome. I love it. If you guys don't know it, check it out in your Bible, app, your Bible plans. Thanks, Charlotte, so much. We'll catch you later.
Okay, bye.
Now we're going to welcome Zoe, or Maggie, actually, to hang out with us, and she has a fun little segment that we can all do together. So Maggie's going to be joining us in just a second. She was the one who gave us the tour of her home. Here we go. And she has a great little segment for us. Jeremiah 29:11. If you don't know it, check it out. Memorize it. We challenge you to do it. It's such a good verse. Yo, what's up, Maggie? What do you have for us?
I can't. Hold on. One more time.
What do you have for us?
Oh, I have some super fun recommendations of stuff to do while you're quarantined. We got a movie, TV show, music, activity, and craft. So, first one is our movie. This is a movie that's on Netflix, and it's called Earth to Echo. Basically, if you like E.T., it's E.T., but set in 2014, and it's a really great movie, and you'd like it a lot. Second is our TV show. Now, this show, a lot of you might have already watched, but it's High School Musical, the series. And you might be like, but Maggie, I don't like High School Musical. That's okay. You don't have to like High School Musical. It's just a fun show about fun kids being in high school, doing High School Musical. And it's not even that like High School Musical-y. It's just a great show.
And it's the one on Disney.
It's on Disney Plus, yeah.
Nice.
So, one thing from Netflix, one thing from Disney Plus.
Ooh.
Next is our music. Music this week is the Frozen 2 soundtrack.
Oh,
it's so good.
One. Respect. The Frozen 2 soundtrack is where it's at. For sure. If Maggie, you are cutting out and I don't see you, I think you're blurred out. But she was talking about Frozen 2. She also talked about Earth to Echo on Netflix. And Maggie is gone, and we don't know what her craft was. What was her craft? By the way, if you guys think that Olaf carried in Frozen 2, let me know that you agree, because I totally think that he carried the whole movie. Without Olaf, I mean, would the movie even be what it is, right?
Okay, I'm back. Are we good?
We're good. We didn't get the craft from you, though.
Yeah, I know. I was coming back. Okay, so music was Frozen 2 soundtrack. My activity that you can do is at-home exercise/yoga videos that have been super fun. My family and I did Harry Potter-themed yoga this morning, which was a blast. Right? So fun. Literally just go to Google and look up, like, exercise, like, yoga videos or whatever. There's so many good ones. And my craft, okay, well, it's not really a craft, but, like, it's an art thing, is coloring pages. I've been doing so many coloring pages, and my favorite thing to do is watch a movie and do a coloring page of that movie. I've been doing that with all the Star Wars movies. It's very fun.
I like that. That's awesome. Did you already have those coloring books?
I have coloring books, but I also printed out. Just literally, you can just Google them. There's just free ones you can just print for, like, any movie, TV show, whatever. So, yeah.
Did your dad do Harry Potter yoga with you?
He didn't. He was at work, but that would have been very entertaining.
That would have been, yeah, you got to record that for sure. Cool. Make sure you do all of those things. Can you give us a quick recap of all of them?
Yeah. Oh, I'm also doing the Instagram takeover tomorrow, so I will put them all on a story for y'all to see.
Instagram takeover? What's that mean?
Whoa, I'm going to be logged into the FPCSM Youth Instagram tomorrow, and there's going to be some memes and some Insta stories and some verses, and it's going to be such a cool and fun time with me.
Yeah, it is. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Maggie.
Awesome.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye. And now we are going to have the awesome Zoe Thompson jumping in and joining us to hang out with us, because she has some things that she wants to invite all of you to. And so, yeah, here she is. And maybe we'll be able to see Soph as well. Who knows? Maybe the whole Thompson gang. But here she comes, and she's going to have a really cool little segment for us. And it's going to be great, and it's going to be awesome. So who's down?
Hi there.
What's up, Zoe? How are you? Have you ever done Harry Potter yoga before?
No, but I want to try it now.
Doesn't that sound fun? We should all do that online next week.
It should be our next game next week, John.
Yeah. I like it. Maybe with Miles. Maybe Miles can lead that.
Oh, we'll get Miles? Yes.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Hey, where's Leo? That's what we all want to know. That's what the people want to know.
Leo, you know, he's places.
He's places. All right, Zoe, what do you have for us?
Okay, so everybody, I have another thing you can do while you're in quarantine. We're going to be doing a Bible plan together as a youth group on the YouVersion Bible app. If you don't have it, you can get it on the App Store, and I assume on Google Play as well. Though I'm not 100% on that. And then I found this plan for us, which is only 3 days, and it's about staying calm. It's called The Calm. Live each day in the calm amid the storm.
Ooh.
And I started reading it a little bit, and basically it talks about when stuff is tough, which, let's be real, it is right now for everybody. We can hold on to God, and He can be our calm. And so I really liked it, or I really liked how it looked, so I'm going to be doing that. And if you want to join, send a message to the youth Instagram, and John and I will send you a request. Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. What's it called again?
It's called The Calm. Live
Calm.
each day in the calm amid the storm.
Ooh, and can anyone join in the plan?
Anyone can join, yeah.
Cool. And what does the plan look like? Like, what do you do each day?
So there'll be a short devotional, maybe like a minute long, and then there'll be a verse or two, sometimes a small passage that you have to read, but it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. And since we're all in quarantine, you have no excuses.
True. That is true. You are right. Awesome. Check out the plan. We're going to have it in the link in our description after this, a few minutes after it, and you can just click on it and you can accept, and then you'll be able to join us. Thanks, Zoe, so much. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Adios.
Bye.
Bye. And now we have Abe to close us out with some announcements, and then we have some prayer. And then that'll be our time. So Abe, I think already sent a request. Let me double check. Ooh, now my thing is not letting me. All right, so we have some announcements ready for you. Coming from the boy, Abe Raham James Yeager. I think his middle name is James. I don't know. What do you Hey, what's your middle name, Abe?
What's my middle name?
Is it James?
It's a character from Thomas the Train. The red one.
Is it Thomas?
No.
Well, isn't it the green one?
No, wait, which one's James? It's James. Yeah.
I think it's the green one.
No, but fun fact, when I was in 3rd grade, I didn't like my middle name because I thought people would make fun of me because there's a train in Thomas the Train named James.
He also tried to convince us to call him AJ.
Yeah.
But that didn't go along.
In 3rd grade, I just didn't like my names, I guess.
Oh, man. What a guy. Maybe we should bring it back. We should all call him AJ from now on. All right, AJ, what are some announcements?
No, I don't like that anymore. Anyway, we got some announcements for you guys. Thanks for joining the live stream so much. We got a few announcements for you guys. First of all, we have a Fortnite tournament-esque thing tomorrow night. If you're interested in that, if you're a baller at Fortnite, make sure you join in that. I know Drew.
Me?
No, Ben, you're not.
And Ben might be joining in Fortnite. I might be joining in Fortnite. Just kidding. I never played before.
Whoa.
And I don't have a console or anything. But make sure you join that. Talk to John if you have questions or you want to do that. Make sure you subscribe to our blog. It's also in the bio of our Instagram. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube account. We'll be posting a lot of stuff on there, encouraging messages, our live stream of Sunday morning church. And then lastly, we have the Bible plan. So make sure you guys join the Bible plan. That will also be in the Instagram bio. That's going to be super fun. I hope you guys all do that. Like Zoe said, no excuses. Make sure you do that. So, yeah, join the Bible plan, join the Fortnite tournament, and subscribe to everything. All right. Love you guys. Have a good quarantine.
Thanks, Abe. Adios. Happy quarantine. Bye. Later, Drew. Later, Ben. Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
That's the Yeager home. All right. Our last thing here is we're going to pray, and then we're going to close it out. I'm grateful that all of you have joined us. And remember, today and tomorrow, choose worship over worry. No matter what you do, join us for some Fortnite tomorrow night. If you want to play, message me, and it would be great. So let's go ahead and pray. Lord, I thank you for today. I thank you that we can worship you and glorify you and seek you. I thank you that you love us, and I thank you that you are for us. I thank you that we don't have to worry because you'll take care of our food and our clothes. Bless our days, bless our weeks, bless our time at school. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, friends.